Hey everyone, welcome to Apple at iOSGenius on the YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do some unboxing, but I do want to explain that Apple did a great job this year in doing the whole line process. When you're at the line at the Apple store, normally goes around the block. You may get a ticket stub of some sense. Today they did it all through their iPad. They call it through a reservation process. You can actually do a reservation on your own and say check in that you want to buy this and so forth, like add to bag and say you want to pick up at a store. And then when you go to the store, you just say, hey, I made a reservation, 9:30, 10, whatever. My appointment was at 8:30 a.m. this morning. The store opened up early, half hour earlier, and I was able to get in. So basically, a representative with a blue shirt, Apple blue shirt, appeared up and he says, what's your name, etc. What are you looking into? So they can reserve that specific product that you want to purchase. Then when your time comes up, you come up, you see a representative, and they have your products ready available, all ready to go. There's also another thing that it seems like Apple's now selling screen covers for their devices. So they had that at one time, they removed it, and then now they brought it back again, which I did not know because I've already purchased my items from Amazon, but I did same day service, so I should be getting that later today. So to get started, we're gonna go ahead and I purchased an iPhone 8 Plus. I've been stuck with my 6 Plus for a long time. Went to a 6S Plus probably just a few weeks ago. And the reason why I went to a 6S Plus because I had audio problems. So hopefully I'm not gonna have any issues with this. Again, it's a new phone. We don't know what to expect, so we'll soon find out. So this one here is a silver edition. I never had a silver phone. I've always had a black, a matte, jet black, the rose gold, etc., etc. So I wanted to give this a try. I'm probably going to have this for, I don't know, probably like a month to 2 months. And then this will probably go to a lucky individual, which is my kid. She's going to be upgraded to the 8 Plus, and then I'll just go ahead and pre-order for the 10. So let's go ahead, and this is a 64 gigs. This is an unlock. I always buy unlock. Never have an issue really for me to go to a different carrier, but you just never know. So there's always a better deal somewhere. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. As you can see, it just has a little tab on the bottom where the 7 came out. On the 6 and older versions, they didn't have this little tab on the bottom. It was just completely sealed. So don't know if they're really copying off someone to do this, and it's kind of good, it's kind of nice. So basically I don't have to really be using my knife here to go ahead and then cut it open. But you know what, as much as I like to peel this off, I still want to cut it open. So we're going to go ahead and cut this open here, just because when you're doing a cut, it's more cut clean and dry, and it's much more rewarding just to use a knife than not to use a knife and just peel it off like it would. Now it could very well be that they went to this little tab design because maybe people don't have knives or they have a pain opening up the box and so forth. So I just want to have a little difference here. All right, we got one more line here, and then we can go ahead and see what's inside here. So that's already good there. So let's put the knife away. We're going to go ahead and take that little wonderful piece of paper out. I'm just going to normally leave the plastic on the cover itself, because once you take it off, then it's like a pain just to put it on. So let's go ahead and open this up. There you go. Nice and smooth like it normally is, and with all other Apple devices normally are. So you have your Designed by Apple in California, which everybody knows you get, and then you get the nice looking white phone, just like on the only colors you have is black, silver, and then gold. So basically the gold and silver will have the white front. I decided to get the black one because I haven't had a black one in a long time, but it wasn't really black. It wasn't matte black. It wasn't like silver gray. It was somewhere in between, and it didn't have a reflective look. It didn't, the back or the front didn't have a reflective look. Not saying I'm looking for that, but it looked odd and ordinary for that color. So I just decided to say, you know what, I'll go back to a white, but this time I'm going to have a silver one. So there's a little leaflet here that you can be able to pick up. pull it out. And then, look at that. Again, I've never had a silver one. Look at all that silver all the way around. Really nice. I'm gonna enjoy this phone while I have it. I do like the back. It's actually looks like a glass finish, and it's really reflective. Not because I have the still plastic on it, which I will take off right now. There we go. And I did order a case, but I didn't buy it at the Apple Store because the case at the Apple Store, they want 50 bucks for it. It might be worth it. But you know what? I found the exact same case on Amazon for $17.99. It was $12.99. And then the screen protector, they were trying to sell it to me for another 30 bucks. But I found a screen protector, not the same one, a different one on Amazon, and it only cost me like 7 bucks. So we'll see what that looks like later on today when I get that delivered. So there you go. There's the phone. Here's the reflective back. It's really nice reflective back. Nice glass. You have the Apple logo and so forth. You have your nice looking camera. Again, I've never had a 7, so I don't know what to expect. This is an 8. This is a big jump for me from a 6 to an 8. Supposedly should be, according to the benchmarks that are on the internet, it does show that it's amazingly fast. They show the benchmark for the multi-core on the 8 Plus is much faster than the iPhone 10. Yeah, that shouldn't be. It should really be the iPhone 10 to be the fastest. So I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I have to wait to see when that comes out, and then we'll do an unboxing there. So I really like the glass. The glass in the front and the back have the same texture. It's very smooth and glide. Of course, you're gonna get. Well, you probably don't see too many fingers because it's white. When I have a rose gold, I was able to touch many times, and you'll start seeing fingers everywhere. Fingerprints. My apologies. So let's go. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's different. I'm normally push on the home button. I'm pushing. I'm like pushing hard, and it does not want to go in at all. It's like me just pushing on the glass. That's going to take a while to get used to. Of course, the other thing I got to get used to is I don't have a headphone jack. On my 6S Plus, I have a headphone jack. I do use a headphone jack quite a bit. So hopefully they should provide me a dongle, which they provided on the 7. So here's my little headphones. There's the little dongle. So now I can still be able to use my headphones. Great, wonderful. But I might be in Christmas time, if any, I might upgrade to AirPods, or I might just get myself some Beats headsets or something else. But yeah, I definitely use headphones a lot. This little tiny dongle, I hope I won't lose it. I do have one extra one that did not come in the box, but I have an extra one separately that I have. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see, do they still provide you Apple stickers? I love my stickers. Nothing else in the container. Then you have a welcome. Basically telling you the 3D touch, the ring silent, the tips, the wireless charging. That was the other thing. I wanted to go to the 8 Plus as much as I will also go to the iPhone 10 later because I want the wireless charging. Again, it's a big jump from the 6S Plus and the 6 Plus. Lightning connector, so forth, side button. There's not really much here. It doesn't look like it flips open, which you would think it would because that's how Apple had it last time. Nope, so it's just a little thick piece of paper. It tells you one side to the other side. So then now, hey, look what they're including now. Now they're including the SIM pin. They did not include this into one of the phones, and I think that was the 6S Plus. When I bought it, did not come with one. Unless I just had one out of a million boxes that didn't have it. But that was a pain in the butt because then I had to use a paper clip, which I don't mind, but I love to have these because I just put it to my keychain. I'm Apple certified, so I tend to help many other individuals, personal and home, with their devices. All right, so now you got a little very super thin piece of paper. It's like wax paper. No, actually thinner than wax paper. It's like almost like a thin transparency. And it basically just goes over through the do not attempt to replace the battery, etc., etc. Avoid hearing. and caution rules. And there you go. There's my Apple stickers. This is probably gonna go on my MacBook Pro and my Mac. Always love these stickers. I used to have many of these, and then I don't know where they went. I moved somewhere, and I moved to another place, and they're gone. The other thing I wanted to know is you don't see anything in the back, like there's like a circle where you need to do the wireless charging. I can't wait for that. We'll do an unboxing there as well. But also please watch my other videos on the iPhone 8. I'm going to actually start putting this to the test immediately to do water test. Then we're going to try to do a drop test. Now, hopefully it doesn't break, but they say supposedly the glass is much stronger on the 8 than it is on the 7 and so forth. We will see. I also have a GoPro, so I'm going to put this on, working, maybe playing with music or something, in my sink with a GoPro. I have a GoPro 5. The links are all down below with my Amazon links. Feel free to use them. Greatly appreciate it for the help. So the home button, I don't know, I have to probably get used to it, but you can't even press. There's no button. There's like nothing. I'm sure someone did a review on this earlier the other day, but you know what? This is all new to me. So I'm going to push like really hard on this. And you can tell I'm pushing really hard because my finger, my thumb is all turning red there. So yeah, it doesn't want to go in at all. So it's going to be a whole new experience for me. So let's go ahead and turn this little interesting device on. I'm not going to put in my SIM card just yet because I'm still using my other phone. So let's press the power. Oh, okay. I was about to say that. There's no charge? That's weird. That's odd. I do like the lens. It's kind of weird looking. Supposedly it's sealed, so it's water resistant. They say IP67, is it? Some people say it's IP68, but I think it's IP67. Again, nothing's ever waterproof, but we'll try this in a little bit. So basically, it's just going to go through the whole setup process. You guys know what that looks like. So let's see if I can just skip through that. Oh, actually, you know what? You could push the button. Oh, it seems like I can't activate it because I need a SIM card. All right, well, I don't have a SIM card right now. But in my next video, I will have the icons running and so forth. I will try it in water. Feel free to watch that video. Is it something to really go for? Since I'm going from a 6 to an 8, it's be a giant improvement. So I'm definitely going to love it. I'm going to enjoy it. I do like the glass. I wonder if this is going to crack or so forth. It's in the back. I think this will crack more than it'll probably crack here. This might be like a tempered kind of glass and so forth, because as you rub your finger on it, it does feel like it's like really hard. And then like right here, I can stick my nail here and you know, it's not like a smooth transition over. Oh, actually, you know what? It is. So like the front plate here, I can stick my nail, my dirty nail, and I can go across. But if I go in the back, I feel a little bit, and it's really smooth. There's no indentation to stop me. Whereas here, yeah. So that's interesting. So the glass probably in the front is much thicker than the glass in the back, so we can drop it backwards. Who drops it backwards? Well, if you're holding it like this and you drop it. All right, so that's pretty much it. Please feel free to look at the description down below. Put your comments down below. Please, I'd like to try to get some likes on this video. I normally don't ask for likes on the video, but that'd be totally awesome. And then we kind of go from the next step. As soon as I upload this video, I'll start doing the other uploading video on the water. Awa. I can't do Siri here. I have to wait till I log in to see what other languages water means in other languages. So this is the other one that I use. I mainly use these. These are mainly for like iPads. I use these for my iPhone. Basically, I use them everywhere in my house. I have bedroom, kitchen, etc., etc. I have like 10 of these. And I use this because it charges it like twice as faster. It is a 10 watt, from far as I remember. And out of the 10 watt, yes, 10 watt USB, and it has a 2.1 amps. And then this one here is probably a 2.1, but the watt, yeah, the watt here is 6 watts. So here you got 4 more watts. It'll charge you better, faster, and go with that. If you can afford these are, you can find these. This is an actual Apple one, but I've seen Amazon version ones. Make sure you get the ones that have more higher review. The cheaper ones are not working as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, well, thanks for visiting my channel. There's nothing else really to show besides you have your headphones, a dongle, the adapters you should be using, you know, your lightning cable, which is normal and standard, and the new iPhones that are out there. And let's see what this little baby can do. All right, well, thank you for visiting Apple.iOSGenius on the YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Even though you don't really have to, but then how are you going to know if I upload another video? So, or you want to make some comments or suggestions on maybe app reviews or so forth. All right, well, thanks, and thanks for visiting Apple.iOSGenius on the YouTube channel. See you later.